Continue with your pre-flight.
Engine on.
Yep.
Ready?
Call clear. Make sure there's nobody standing behind us.
So clear!
Alright, now the strobe. Headset on.
Alright, make sure you get your mic right against your lips.
You hear me now?
I can hear you fine.
Alright. Doors shut and secured. Can you hear me?
Door is shut and secured.
Set timer to 0, transponder,
We're not using transponder or the timer.
radio frequencies.
Double check radio at 122.9. Do you see it? Radio is dead center of the dash to the right.
Yeah.
Okay? Now remember, the only gauges you're going to be watching today are which ones? What are your important gauges?
That one. That one.
Well, what is it? You got your altimeter
Altimeters.
and airspeed are right side by side.
Yeah.
Those are your two biggest ones, and what's right above it on the windshield?
My compass.
Trim string.
Oh.
Okay, we're not going to use the slip turn ball unless the trim string comes off.
Alright.
All right. Now remember, if the string goes over to the right, you pedal to the left. If the string goes to the left, you pedal to the right. Okay? You go the opposite. With the ball, if the ball goes to the right, you pedal to the right. So we're not going to use the ball.
Alright.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and just take us down and go through the preliminary warm-up and check for you.
Are you going left or right?
We're going to turn to the right after we get outside of the hangar. Okay, you taxi us down. Use just enough throttle to keep us moving. Keep the throttle going. When you get down beyond the cones, that's when you turn at a 45 so we can just look at the airport. Get a full view of everything. A little bit faster. That's good speed right there. Okay, this is where you turn at a 45, put your brake on. A little bit more, just so you can see both ends of the runway. Okay, hold right there. Manatee traffic, experimental 27 uniformly, holding runway 7 Manatee. Alright, hold the brake as tight as you can hold it. We're going to run the engine up. We're going to watch all the gauges. Remember, there's only one that spikes. What we're really listening for is the engine to run smoothly. Okay, everything looks good there. Now, check your to the right, make sure there's nobody coming in. The whole downwind, and all the way to the other end, make sure there's nobody coming up the wrong way. Then you go back and you check the base approach over here, or the final, to make sure there's nobody come in while you changed your mind. Somebody might have come in from the wrong traffic. All right? Go ahead and use the throttle, line us up with the runway. Manatee traffic, 27 uniform Lima, departing 7 and remaining in the pattern, Manatee. Now this time I don't want you to hold the stick all the way back. I want you to hold it right about where you've got it right now. When we get up to about 50...
Manatee traffic, Jabberoo 61 Juliet on 10 southeast, D-Land runway 7 Manatee when we get there.
All right, what you want to do is you want to hold the stick right about where it is. When you hit 50 to 55, if it doesn't start to climb, you can pull back just a little bit more like this. Once we start breaking ground, that's when you set your airspeed to 60 to 65 and maintain it.
Manatee traffic, Skylane, we're 5 miles to the west, landing runway 7, we'll get there.
Manatee traffic, experimental 27 uniform Lima, departing 7, remaining in the pattern. We'll be watching for incoming traffic. Manatee. All right, go ahead and fire us up. Let's go. Full throttle.
Skylane at Manatee, you diving?
Yes, sir, we got you. We'll let you know we cross over onto the wing.
Is that Duncan? Is that who that is?
No.
Okay.
Traffic coming in, we're going to go out a little ways, make an extended traffic pattern. So keep climbing until you get to about 600 feet. Little left pedal. There you go. Climb. There you go. Traffic, experimental 27 uniform, Lima, right crosswind, 7, Manatee. Keep climbing.
Okay, we're set up on a base 7. We're just be right in there front.
Manatee traffic, Route 61 is 5 miles southeast, landing runway 7, Manatee.
All right, we want to throttle back just a little bit to maintain that 65. Keep your hand on the throttle because it'll creep back. So you're going to...
Lake Pacific Pacer is entering right downwind runway 36, Lake Windsor.
Manatee traffic, experimental 27 uniform, Lima, right downwind, 7, Manatee.
Manatee traffic, Skylane, short.
Get your nose forward. We're slowing down below 65. There you go. I'm going to put the flap rods down a little bit. That'll help you stay level. See how we're doing 70?
Yeah.
All right, slow your throttle down a little bit more. Now, we got the Cantabria just landed. We're actually at 900s. We're above the pattern, but we're out a little ways, so that's okay. It gives us a little extra. Throttle is good. Your airspeed and altitude are good. Almost at flush, so this is where we pull the throttle back slowly, but not all the way. Keep your nose down to maintain 65, and then start, once you get established at 65, roll to the right. Roll to the right. There you go. Manatee traffic, 27 uniform, Lima, right base, 7, Manatee. Now see, we're still really high.
Yeah.
700 feet, so all right, level off just a little bit. Okay, nose down. You get the nose up too much, so we're slowing down. All right, right pedal. Manatee traffic, 27 uniform, Lima, turning final, 7, Manatee. Now get us lined up with the runway before you do anything. Keep that 65, and then line us up, because we can land way down center field if we need to. All right, now we can pull the throttle almost all the way back. Nose forward to keep 65. At this point, you don't have to worry about the throttle too much unless we have to throttle up all of a sudden. Get your nose down. There you go. Now, don't pull back until I tell you to.
Oh, my God.
Now, just a little bit. Just level us off, and it'll set right in. Beautiful.
Fantastic.
You couldn't have done any better. All right, slow us right down with the brake. As soon as we get to walking speed, you can pull off the taxiway.
Manatee traffic, 61 Juliet, turning downwind runway 7, Manatee, right pattern.
Okay, taxi us all the way back. throttle. That was all you, buddy.
That what? No.
Yep, that was all you. I didn't hardly do anything. Manatee traffic, experimental 27 uniform Lima, clear of the runway, Manatee. It's a little fast. Slow it down just a little bit. The biggest key is to make sure you're doing a minimum of 65. All right? You can go over that, so if you have to dive, you can do that, but you want to pull your throttle all the way back if you dive, because you don't want any engine pushing you.
Yeah.
But maintaining with your stick back and forth will give you that 60, 65. If it goes below 60, you got to stick it ahead a little bit. Don't be afraid. Now, like when we hit that downdraft, that was because we were right level with the office, and that's where the wind shear coming across causes that downdraft. But because of our altitude, we had no problem. And because we're doing 65, we could play with that. Yeah, go out a little bit to the left. There you go.
Manatee traffic, 61 Juliet, turning Big Lake, Manatee, runway 7.
Okay, now get in away from the...
Manatee traffic, this is Varga 8283 Juliet, 10 miles north inbound. Understand we're using runway 7, is that right?
Runway 7's correct, Manatee.
You get lost, Bill.
Good speed. No, take it.
Manatee traffic, 61 Juliet, final, runway 7, Manatee.
We're not done. Yeah, we're going to do 2 or 3 of them.
Okay.
That was so good, I want to do it again. Going to have a lot of traffic coming in, so we're going to have to be vigilant. All right, now remember you turn at your 45 and stop, and then we announce. Stop. Now we can't do anything until he's off the runway. So in the meantime, we look to the right, we don't see anything else. We look to the downwind, we don't see any surprises there. And there's nobody coming in the wrong way or taxiing behind us. But we know there's 2 other airplanes.
61 Juliet's clear runway